Is it impossible in this day and age of modern video games for a game to come out of left field and completely surprise the gamer? Is it possible for a studio known for making survival horror games to create a charming, fun, and beautifully realized adventure? If you are looking for the quick answers to these questions, the answer is yes. Go play the game. If you are looking for a little more, then stick around and let's get into my review of HiFi Rush. HiFi Rush is a game created by Tango Gameworks, who are really known for their games The Evil Within and most recently Ghostwire Tokyo, an Xbox first-party studio that was acquired in the ZeniMax Bethesda acquisition. And this game shadow dropped during the Xbox Developer Direct show in January. The game is available on Xbox and PC through the Game Pass app or available on Steam for $30. Reviews for this game are coming in very positive with over 7,000 reviews on Steam with an overwhelmingly positive score and is currently sitting at an 89 on Metacritic. So what is HiFi Rush? The simple answer is it is a rhythm-based action brawler. The correct answer is it is an action-packed, stylized, cel-shaded, interactive Saturday morning cartoon. It is a game that combines two of my favorite gaming genres, brawlers and platformers, and has a rhythm fighting mechanic that, after combining them all, makes for an absolute blast of a game to play and a truly unique experience. The story of this game isn't revolutionary. Stop me if you've heard this before. Big evil corporation, Vandelay Industries, needs to be taken down and you are the only one for the job. It's been done before. What truly sets this game apart from the rest of those is its style. The game is presented to the player as a cartoon or a comic book. The art style of this game is truly beautiful. The world around the player bounces to the beat and is full of color and life. So you play as Chai, a 20-something-year-old male with dreams of being a rock star. Only problem is, he has a bad wing. Chai then agrees to be enhanced in Vandelay Industries in an attempt to fix his defect. Only problem is, during the process, his iPod is accidentally fused into his chest. And Vandelay Industries deems him a defect and a stain on their perfect record, and he has been recalled. Well, Chai certainly isn't going to take this sitting around and allow this to happen, so he sets off to escape. Along the way, he meets some companions who help him in this task. As far as companions go, you start with the 808, your robot cat, and constant companion, and who may be my favorite sidekick in a game in a long time. 808 serves as your conduit to Peppermint, a young lady with her own score to settle. Then there's Macron, the large man with massive amounts of strength, but who's actually a big old teddy bear. Also along for the ride is Cinnamon the robot, and the final character won't be mentioned in this review for fear of spoilers. Each of your companions has their own unique abilities that are necessary to progress through the story and aid you in combat. Their personalities shine through and even provide many moments of comedy throughout your playthrough. The combat is where this game truly shines. It requires the player to maintain the rhythm and in an attempt to land your attacks on the beat. Don't worry, you don't have to be perfect. If you miss the beat, your attack will still land, you will just do less damage. There are also parrying sections that if you are able to successfully hit the mark, you are then able to land a finishing blow on larger enemies. As the game progresses, more difficult enemies are thrown at you, who require the help of your companions to break an energy shield or smash a physical shield. It all works well and is easy to deploy in combat. One of the things I really enjoyed about this game was the seamless transitions from 3D to 2D. It is done expertly and does not break the player immersion at all. My only complaint is I wish there were more of these sections in the game. And of course, then there's music. You cannot have a rhythm-based brawler without music. The music in this game is absolutely fantastic. From in-house music to well-known songs from famous musicians, it all hits the mark. The final few songs were absolutely fantastic. The game does streamers a solid by allowing them to use streamer mode, which changes the copyrighted music so they won't get any takedown notices. The boss battles in this game are great. Each boss has their own attack styles, but I will not spoil them here for you. The game does offer replay value. After your first completion of the game, you will open up higher difficulty levels, challenge levels, and quite a bit of customization. Places you couldn't access in the first playthrough will open up, allowing for multiple playthroughs of this game. Achievement hunters, be aware that if you beat the game on hard, you will not get credit for beating it on lower difficulty levels and will require multiple more playthroughs. Now that all of that is taken care of, I'd like to take a minute and hit on performance. During my 9-hour playthrough of this game, I at no point experienced any crashing, noticeable frame drops, or any game-breaking bugs. The game worked flawlessly. I split my time between the Series X and my 4090 gaming PC. Cross saves worked flawlessly. The refreshing part of all this is a game dropped and was content complete. It has not had to be patched multiple times, and no promise of future content coming to finish your experience. The game came out complete and worked. I know that is not a high bar to clear, but unfortunately it is in this day and age. So you guys have been here long enough, so let's go ahead and wrap this thing up. Xbox has a hit on their hands, and I cannot imagine this game does not get future follow-up games. Call it a passion project, call it Game Pass filler, call it what you want. I call it a must-play and a borderline masterpiece. This game shows the creative side and that a clear hole in the Xbox first-party lineup has been filled by an excellent game development studio in Tango Gameworks. Xbox's constant drive to break through in the Japanese market has started, and this is a great opening salvo in that venture. So in closing, if you're looking for a game that anyone can play and have a good time, to include small children, this one's for you. Speaking with my podcast partners, we all agree that this is a 5 out of 5 on our scale, and it is a must play. It is a masterpiece, and darn it, it is just a good time. So on behalf of the Nerd Chat podcast, this is Jason, aka XbacongamN, and until my next review comes, see you online.